I'm gonna have my coffee and read through my emails to see what I have to do today. It's almost 8 in the morning, so I'm gonna go outside and check on my garden. Parsley is looking really good. These are the ones that I transplanted. These are the second generation green onions. A bunch of basils. None of the carrots are ready to be picked yet. The peppers are getting there. I technically could pick these. These need to be red before I pick them. I can certainly pick some tomatoes. I think I'm gonna pick these this afternoon. It's amazing how much ripening could happen in just one day. And I'm gonna have to fix the hose later. The zucchini is growing nicely. I'm gonna have to water these. They need to be watered every day. Okay, let's go to work. Another cup of coffee. A glass of water. It's noon now. I'm gonna have my first meal of the day. I think I'm gonna make some eggs and some toast. I normally would make just 3 eggs, but I wanted to use up that box of eggs. It's been there too long, I think, but also I'm hungry. I'm gonna have my toast with homemade raspberry jam. So this took me exactly 8 minutes to prepare. You know, if anybody is interested, I think it's definitely worth it to make your own food. Then if you have to run out and get it, it will take longer. And of course, it's cheaper and better. So it's about 5 o'clock. I'm not quite done with work, but I'm gonna start on dinner because I'm getting hungry here. So today I'm gonna make some layered nachos. So that's fairly easy. And then I'm also gonna make some coleslaw for tomorrow's feast. I already have the oven heating to 350. This is where my home canned goodies come in handy. So the first one is going to be black beans. This will be meatless. And I'm going to try to drain this a little bit. Same with the corn. Drain that. Set this aside for a little bit because I need to shred some cheese. I figured a half a block, which is 4 ounces, will do. We'll see. Looks like a lot of cheese when it's shredded. Let's start with a little bit of cheese. I may need more cheese. We'll see. So now the beans. It's a pint of beans. I'm gonna put more chips in. This other thin layer. This will easily feed 2 people. Well, at least that's the goal. Doesn't have to be perfectly covering the layers. I also want to put some onions on. And I'm going to need onions for my coleslaw too. So I'll divide this one onion into 2. Use half for the coleslaw and half for this one. I love onions. I don't know about you, but anything that's savory will have onion in it. There goes the oven. It's ready for baking at 350. Try to break this up so you don't get a big bite of onion. Just a little piece here and there. And I might even put some green onion on the top of it when it comes out. Yep, it might be too much onion for some people, but not for me. Okay, next is gonna be a little bit of salsa, just to make it nice and moist. And of course, flavorful. So this is homemade sauce as well. This is 2 years old, still good. So I'm gonna just kind of dot it. I don't need to cover it. Don't forget about the corners and the sides that tend to have less toppings. Okay, I think that's good. And I want to put some jalapenos as well. These are from the store. I did not can jalapenos. Didn't have enough of that. I want to chop this up a little bit because they're spicy. So we don't have big pieces all over the place. Maybe we need more than that. Yeah, let's get some more. Just a hint of spice. Okay, so here comes the corn. And lastly, before I put the cheese on, I might want to put some spices on this, because even though I put salsa, you know, the black beans are not flavored with anything, it's just salt, and the corn is not flavored, so I'm gonna put some Mexican spices on this. Which will be chili powder. I'm gonna be very gentle with that, just like that. And cumin. Cumin. Again, very gently, don't do too much. All right. Okay. And now the cheese. As I said, I may need some more cheese. I'll decide in a minute. Yeah, I think I need more cheese. Not much dough. I would say another 2 ounces. And of course you can probably do the whole 8 ounces. It's not gonna hurt anything. More cheese is better, right? To some people. That's what I'm gonna do. Save some for snacks for later. And I'm gonna bake it until I see the cheese bubbling up, because everything is pretty much cooked in here, right? Except for the onion, but I'm not expecting that to cook through all the way, just warm up. Looks pretty good already. I think it's gonna bake probably about 15 minutes. We'll check on it. While the nachos are baking, I'm gonna use this old leftover cabbage to make coleslaw for tomorrow. As you can see, it's looking pretty sad, so I'm just cutting off the old parts. Get rid of all the old exposed parts. We don't want in our coleslaw. Get rid of the core. Like that. So all those are good. this in the compost pile with the coffee grounds and everything else. I need a carrot. This is not my carrot. This was from the store because they're not ready yet. In my garden. We'll need this half an onion. The carrot I'm gonna shred. Actually, that's enough for my amount of coleslaw I'm gonna make. Into this bowl, and as far as the cabbage, I'm gonna shred it by a knife. I need a bigger knife though. Try to be as thin as possible, but this is the best way that I know of making shredded cabbage. Let's use a machine. Take half of this, and I'm gonna slice it this way. And I'm gonna shred it this way. Depends on how big pieces you want. Another bowl, a bigger one. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just see. I think I can cut this into small. With this little knife. You kind of want the onion to be the sauce, part of the sauce. So less chunky is the better. So the way I like to do this is to put on the seasoning first before I put any mayonnaise, because it soaks up the seasoning better without the mayonnaise being in it. And I think I'm going to get a bigger bowl. So black pepper, not too much. Good amount of salt, a big pinch. Maybe 2. And good amount of sugar. I would say a good couple of tablespoons. Depends on how sweet you like it. I like it sweet. So let that marinate for 5-10 minutes to soak up again the seasoning. Some people put celery seeds in there. I don't like it too much, so we're gonna omit it. That's what it looks like. You can see that there are some browning spots, but mostly it's all melted and bubbly. While the coleslaw is marinating, I'm gonna make the sauce, which is gonna be a couple of tablespoons of mayonnaise and a tablespoon of sour cream. And now you can use either mustard or vinegar to put the sour component in here. So I'm going to use vinegar sparingly. I'm probably going to just put, let's see, I would say 1 tablespoon, maybe 2. I think 1 is enough. So we can change that to taste later, because this amount of cabbage actually gonna collapse from the salt. You see that this is gonna be probably half of the original volume. And for this carrot, it will be a snack just now. And when I do buy them, I cut the very top off. For anything, I will compost this. I don't need this part, the very top third. Especially because these are not the freshest, so the top part that starts going first. So I'll just cut off the root end, and I'm gonna wash these before I cut them. One more. And then we'll just sprinkle this onto the nachos to give them some color and freshness. I'm gonna eat this with sour cream. Like that. And more homemade salsa. So, see you in a little bit. We'll go and harvest some stuff. Oh, dinner was so good. I'm gonna go and pick tomatoes and maybe some beans. I don't know if I have enough beans, but come with me. It still has a little bit of blossom and rot, but the others don't. See, that curer really helped. This looks pretty good. So I'm gonna end this video today. I hope you're gonna come and visit me again, and if you're not subscribed, do so. I'm gonna go and edit the video and upload that for you right away. Thanks for watching.